On Thursday, May 5th, a well-known Burlington native and author of multiple history books returned to his hometown to discuss his newest work. Stephen Puleo, an alumni of the Burlington High School class of 1972, who first became known as an author after his book Dark Tide, The Great Boston Molasses Flood of 1919, paid a visit to the Burlington Historical Society for a talk about his new book, Voyage of Mercy, the USS Jamestown, the Irish Famine, and the remarkable story of America's first humanitarian mission. The book delves into the history of the famine and details how people across the United States came together to help those suffering across the ocean. Puleos said he was interested in history from a young age, a passion that was further developed during his time as a student here in town.
So I was always very interested in history, and I had a great history teacher at Burlington High School in my junior year. His name was Jeff Hoyt at the time, and really kind of launched my love for history. I had my undergraduate degree in English, but got my master's in history. And always knew that I wanted to write a book, that I wanted to, I thought I had one book in me, and finally got to it in about 2001, when I researched and decided to write Dark Tide, which came out in 2003, and decided I had more than one in me, and now I have 7 done, so very grateful for that.
Puleo's books are known for their focus on people and the stories rather than dry facts, figures, and dates.
For me, it's all about the story. So what I try to do is have a very compelling narrative, a very compelling story that's dramatic. History is very dramatic, and really that story pulls the big history along. So what I try to do is have readers learn the big history almost in spite of themselves as they're going through this really dramatic story. I feel like that's how history should be written, and I feel like that's how history should be taught as well, because it's so interesting and there are so many compelling stories that I think people would enjoy.
During the talk, Puleo gave a lively presentation about his new work and answered many questions from the audience. He said he really enjoys meeting with the public.
I love to meet readers. This is my 631st appearance as an author. I kind of meticulously keep track of each appearance. So I've really been blessed to meet thousands and thousands of readers. And really that's who I write for. I don't write for critics. I don't write for academics. I write for readers. And so when I'm envisioning who I'm writing for, like writers get that question a lot, who do you envision? I envision a person who has lots of demands on their time, lots of responsibilities, and I'm competing for their time. And so if I can get them to read a few pages, before their evening ends at night or sometime in the morning before they go to work, because the story is compelling, then I feel like I've done my job.
Finally, he said that though he moved out of town decades ago, he has kept close to Burlington and enjoyed being back for the event.
I love being back here. Brings back a lot of memories, and it's a great town. Love driving by the Common, love going to Simon's Park, just because I think they're so beautiful. I think the town's done a great job. So yeah, it's always exciting for me to be here.
From the Murray Carey Wing and the Burlington Senior Center, I'm BNEWS Director Rich Hosford.